You know the deal. I dropped a tier list not too long ago. Flashback to that. Anyways, they hit us with the patch notes. And they dropped some hammers on us. So today, I'm going to give you a new tier list. That's right, because I was correct before, but now I'm going to be correct again. Now, this is my initial thoughts on everything. I haven't touched the game yet. This is me reacting to the patch notes, to the tier list I had before, and the patch notes, and personal thoughts. So, we're going to run down the list real quick, and this is an assumption of how I think the game is going to be for the time to come. Obviously, as brackets form and all that fun yeehaw. So, actually, let me pull up my old tier list real quick, just so I can kind of have it like side by side to compare and contrast, because I feel like Arya, we're gonna start her off A. We're gonna put her at the top of A. I'm gonna. Okay, so before we had Arya third on A tier. I think she pops up to 1 here. I think with the buffs to her moves, I think that she's gonna be a pretty strong character to come. You know what I'm saying? This is a huge buff for her. She definitely has some matchups she struggles with. She definitely struggles to kill at times. So them basically giving her more leeway to follow up on hits most of the time, that's going to be huge. Batman was in S tier before, dropping him down to A tier. He's not that good no more. I'll be honest with you. You know, Batman's not bad, but those nerfs definitely are going to hit like a cannon. Bugs, I almost put him in B tier, but he's still a strong character. And I think he's going to fall down into A tier now that he's basically not unable to be played, but they definitely nerfed a lot of the things that made him a strong character. So now that he's basically a lot weaker, we're gonna see a drop. Finn, you know what I'm saying? Trash can. He's not even good anymore. He's basically garbage. They nerfed backpack, and so yeah, he's useless. He's not a good character. So all my Finn complainers out there, yeah, you got what you asked for. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So he's a trash can. So I don't want to hear any more complaining, because when I go in the comments of my videos, you're playing Finn. Oh, you have backpack. Wow, it can't be that hard. You're playing backpack. Yeah, okay, well, now they just nerfed it. So what's the excuse now, huh? What's the excuse? I need to know, because they nerfed them, so I don't want to really hear anything about, no. They nerfed them. To all my Finn haters out there. Garnet, we had her at mid-tier before. We had Garnet at mid-tier at the bottom. I think she can stay in mid-tier. I really don't think she really moves up or down for me. I think she's kind of staying where she is. I don't really think any movement is necessary. Harley, I think she stays in A-tier. They clearly added weight to her. She really didn't change too much, so I think she stays where she is. Jake was in mid-tier. He can stay in mid-tier. I really don't think much has changed for, you know, him to warrant much movement, but they definitely nerfed 2 of his moves, so you know that could cause for a little bit of droppage, but I mean, it wasn't anything too crazy. LeBron, I feel like before we had him in D tier, but I kind of just have it as kind of okay, and I'm gonna bump him up to mid tier because they definitely buffed some things, nerfed some things, but nonetheless. Morty, you're coming to the game soon. You're kind of okay. You made it to the game, so I'm going to give you kind of okay here. Rain Dog. They did change a few of his moves. I still think he's a pretty good character. I think from what I've seen recently from competitive play, I'm definitely going to put him at the top of mid-tier. He's a really good character. His projectiles can spike. The fireball and the little sprites, they spike. No clue why. There's no need for that. But they spike, and it's just so ridiculous sometimes. Morty, you're just not even in the game. Did I do that backwards? Rick is in the... No, is it Morty? Rick? I did it backwards. Sorry. I apologize. Rick, welcome to the game. Morty, you suck. Okay, anyways. Shaggy. With the nerfs to Shaggy, probably towards the middle of mid-tier. I don't think he definitely got dropped. Definitely down. Without a doubt. Character is not the same. Steven. I should zoom in here. Jesus. Steven, top of mid. Seen some really good play with this character. A really strong character. And I think that, you know, some waves are being made here. Superman with the nerfs to his whiff recovery. I feel like that's going to drop him down to mid tier. But I'm going to put him at the bottom of A. Before, he was above Harley, but I'm gonna keep him here. This A tier is not ordered, except for these 2. But I'm gonna move things around. Taz, still garbage. Absolutely terrible. Iron Giant, with the nerfs to this man, I think he stands right there. I think, yeah, he stands right there. Tom and Jerry, don't even have to say a word. Velma is actually not playable anymore. Mid tier. I think there is fine. I think she's still a strong character. I think the top of mid tier is reasonable. I think she's still a really good character. I just think that with all the nerfs to her, really hard. And then Wonder Woman, definitely elite. That character got buffed stupid. Oh my god, everything was a buff. Her weight was increased by 11. All her attacks have like less cooldown, or just like they're easy to string through now. This character's no joke, yo. I'm so serious. So now let me reorder this real quick, and let me give you the correct listing for these characters. Okay, final listing. At number 1, Tom and Jerry, of course. Wonder Woman. I left R at the top. I feel like the buffs could be monumental for her. I think that she could really become a strong character in this game, and I think that now with the buffs that allow her to follow up on a lot of her moves more, she's extremely dangerous. I'm so serious, and I think that that's a really good character, and if you know what you're doing, lethal. Bugs was at the top of S tier for me before. I think he still deserves a slot in A tier because he's still such an explosive character, but I just think now that with the way that they nerf some of his moves, especially with the pie, you know, one of his better moves, and now that's basically just useless. I'm going to put him in A tier, but he's still a lethal weapon regardless. Batman got nerfed as well. He was sitting in elite tier for me, but I'm going to drop him down because those are some pretty big nerfs, and that kind of changes his playstyle overall, to be honest. Harley, going to keep her where she is, put her a spot above Superman, because I think before I had her below Superman, I think with the nerfs to Superman and the small weight buff to her, I think it niches her over. Velma, really bad right now. They nerfed her so crazy. So I think she's still pretty up there. Like, she's still top 8 character, but that, again, still, I don't know. I can't say, but with the way they nerfed her, there was a lot of stuff they changed there. So I think that's going to, you know, cause a big impact. Steven, good character. I think he's a really good character. A lot of upside. I just feel like it's a very technical character. You really got to be, like, invested. You really got to lab that character out to be good with him. That's why I put him at mid tier. So, because, you know, I feel like there's a high ceiling there, but there's also a high floor. Like, it's hard to be good with that character. Or a low floor, excuse me. Rain Dog. I feel like another hard character to use. He is a support character mostly. This is all singles, by the way. This is not doubles. I don't really play doubles a lot, so this is all singles tier list, just to be clear. And this is like based on individual matchups. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm putting Rain Dog against Shaggy, it's because I think Rain Dog could smoke Shaggy. That's the reason why I put it. So I think Rain Dog is, you know, pretty solid spot. I just think he has a lot of bad matchups, especially characters that are faster than him. And I didn't realize that I did that. Shaggy, I think, got nerfed. You know, I think with him not being able to spam side special, still a strong character though. I knocked him down below Steven, and because obviously Steven's pretty nice. Garnet, I don't know how I feel about Garnet. I really have not seen a lot of good Garnet, so I don't even know how to grade that character ever, because there's really none, not at all, to be honest. Who's using Garnet? She's a slow character, pretty strong, don't get me wrong, but just such a slow character. It's like, I don't even know what to feel about you, because you're just kind of not used a lot. LeBron, I feel like definitely coming along now, I think, with some of the buffs that they gave him, and you know, fix some of the bugs. I think he's going to be a good character. I think he's slowly going to start creeping his way up. Maybe not all the way up here, but he's going to start creeping his way up this list as time goes on and people start playing that character. And especially now that he's in the free rotation, that's definitely going to, you know, have some people being like, oh, I want to be LeBron, because, you know what I'm saying, it's just for fun. Memes. Iron Giant, I think with the nerfs, him not being able to basically spam all the time, fix some of his... Oh, God. That came out of nowhere. And my fucking camera died as I... Where the fuck was I? Oh, yeah. Iron Giant, pretty... the nerfs are going to do a lot to him. I feel like that character was already not that great to begin with, since he's massive combo food. Now with the nerfs basically making him unable to do all those crappy infinites, just going to be a hard character to play. Jake, man, them nerfing him is crazy to me. I don't know why they nerfed him, but they did. I really don't know why. I feel like that's just unnecessary, especially since he's not that great of a character to begin with. But to nerf him is kind of wild. Good character. I just think the nerf was a little unnecessary, especially since he doesn't have a really big moveset. He can't really combo too much. He doesn't have too many combos. He has some, but I feel like they're all the same combo. You know what I'm saying? Nothing really. Can't really mix it up with Jake, you know. Rick. No, Morty. This is Rick. Morty's coming out. I'm sorry. Bad at this. Morty's coming to the game. Rick is not. Good job, Morty, getting in the game. You get to kind of okay tier because you're in the game. Taz, fucking garbage. Just bad character now. No hacks, no nothing. You just kind of trash. You're sorry. They're gonna fix your character, but right now you're just sorry as hell. Ain't nobody playing you. Rick, not even in the game. So sorry. Finn doesn't have backpack no more because that thing is no longer a vortex. You know what I'm saying? So I think this list is just and perfect. If you disagree, well, you're wrong. I mean, come on now. Finn is trash now. I don't want to hear anything in the comments. So now when I win tournaments, y'all better shut the hell up. All right. Anyways, if you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, family, sisters, special place to report to. If you disagree with my list, I have a Discord server called the Dreamland down below. Link in the description. Go check it out. There's a debate channel there for you to talk ish and think that you can, agree or disagree, even though you're gonna be wrong because I'm never wrong. Anyways, I love y'all. Thank you for watching. I'm kidding. I'm not an asshole. I love y'all. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Peace out.